A ratty old guitar passed down from my dad. He played the best of memories that I've ever had. When I was just little, my dad bought this guitar. He wasn't quite Elvis, and he wasn't a star. He plucked out a few notes, and he strummed a few strings. When Dad played his guitar, I knew what he'd sing. The Cavaliers' version of Cochrane's Last Kiss. He knew all the chords and the lyrics to this. Followed up nicely with a Rising Sun Blues, and finally Elvis's New Blue Suede Shoes. Didn't do it real often, but we waited all day to see if my daddy was going to play. He'd sit on the sofa and we'd all gather round to listen and wait for that wonderful sound. He'd take off his boots and we knew what he'd do. He'd grab that old guitar for a minute or two. I'd look at my sisters with a grin ear to ear. He'd get to playing and we'd finally hear the Cavaliers' version of Cochrane's Last Kiss. He knew all the chords and the lyrics to this. Followed up nicely with a Rising Sun Blues, and finally Elvis's New Blue Suede Shoes. You know, my dad wasn't perfect, I guess none of us are, but that didn't matter when he grabbed his guitar. No, I don't remember too much from those days, but I remember the music my dad used to play. Now I play some music for my wife and kids. I don't play much better than my daddy did, but maybe someday I'll have a son who's a star. When he remembers his daddy's old Washburn guitar. He played the Cavaliers' version of Cochrane's Last Kiss. He knew all the chords and the lyrics to this. He followed up nicely with a Rising Sun Blues, and finally Elvis's New Blue Suede Shoes. He followed up nicely with a Rising Sun Blues. Elvis's New